there guys, welcome back to a short online tutorial. Today we're based in Adobe Photoshop and it's your good friend Jack from Blue Sky Graphics back again to show you some cool stuff. What I'd like to do today guys is show you how to create a simple portrait poster design in Adobe Photoshop, just following some simple steps that I show you today. You'll be needing to create cool looking pieces of work for your portfolio, for your clients. And I'm going to just show you some simple steps into how to create this cool portrait poster design. Follow it, implement them into your workflow, and I guarantee you'll be able to create something really cool, fresh, and modern. The first of all, what I need to do to this layer is just highlight it and make a selection of our friend here. So just jump onto any selection tool. Let's say we go for the quick selection tool. At the top here, as you can see, we have select subject. If I click select subject, let Photoshop do the work. Perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is use a keyboard shortcut as I'm a Mac user, which is Command J. For Windows users, that's Control J, and that will duplicate a whole layer. Because we've got a selection in place, it will only duplicate what's inside of that particular selection. So if I now press that keyboard shortcut, as you can see now, we've got that guy on his own individual layer. I'm now going to reselect that layer. So I'm going to press Command on the thumbnail and click, like so. Command for Mac users, Control for Windows users. And I just want to resize that selection. I want to expand it. So I'm going to go to Select, Modify, and Expand. Now, 100 pixels will be sufficient enough for myself. You may need to do bigger or smaller, but for this instance here, 100 pixels is more than okay. Wonderful. Then what I'm going to do is turn off that top layer there, like so. I'm going to come to the layer here, and I am going to use Content Aware Fill, because I actually want to remove this gentleman from this image. So with that selection live, we've got this new contextual taskbar here at the bottom. We come to the paint filling icon there. As you can see, the top option there is Content Aware Fill. So then press OK. And what Photoshop should do now is remove this guy from this image. It may take a couple of seconds, guys, but just persevere with it because the results are always good. Now we deselect. Now what I'm going to do is add a little bit of a blur to this layer now. So I want to come to Filter, Blur, and I'm going to use Gaussian blur. You can dictate the radius, how high or how low you want it. I'm probably going to say around 85. And let's press OK. Then I'm going to turn that layer back on, like so. And now we're starting to get there. I'm just going to highlight the top layer, press Shift and click that layer. So they're both highlighted now. And I just want to convert these into a smart object. Very simply, I'm just going to right click on that layer and convert to smart object. Wonderful. So now what I would like to do is actually turn this image into black and white. I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut of Command Option Shift B to get our black and white options open. For Windows users, that's Control Alt Shift and B, like so. And what you're able to do now is really manipulate the areas that you want to manipulate. Let's say I'm pretty happy with the result there, and let's press OK. And then what I want to do is manipulate the curves. Keyboard shortcut to get your curves up is Command M for Mac users or Control M for Windows users. And I'm just going to put a little stop here, like so, and bring that down. And I'm going to put another little stop in here and just bring that up. Just create like a little S in that graph there. And then we press OK. So we're really getting there now, guys. And what I want to try and do is add a little bit of color to this image. So I'm just going to add a layer. Make sure the blending mode is at multiply. And I'm going to use my brush tool here. Make sure you're using a soft round brush. Maybe bring the flow down a little bit as well on that. And I'm just going to come in an area here and just paint in a little purpley area around like so, there. And I want to change the color. And let's say we go for a sort of a yellowy kind of orangey kind of color. And I'm going to come in here, just add a little bit of color and poppiness in that area there as well, like so. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is come to our image layer, and now I want to add a little bit of grain, a little bit of texture. So I'm going to add some noise. I'm going to go to Filter, Noise, Add Noise. Now I like the radius and the amount at 10. You can increase that depending on what you want to try and do, but I think for this particular design here, 10 would be sufficient enough. And then we press OK. And there you have it, guys. Just some simple steps in how to create a very simple portrait poster design in Adobe Photoshop. If you're interested in finding out more about the school, the courses that we offer, please take a look at our website at blueskygraphics.co.uk. Thank you very much, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time.